Flexibility, as we all know, is critical. You guys are athletes. We talk about it. This machine right here was designed for 3 reasons, right? To have the optimal, the perfect stretching program, you have to have those 3 elements: ability to measure, ability to do it correctly, and complete relaxation or assisted stretch. This is the only system on the planet that addresses all 3. Just like you're hanging from a bar, okay? Hanging from a bar is by far the best upper body stretch that you can do. We're stretching his wrist, elbows, shoulders, thoracic cage, got spinal decompression, right? Stretching his back, but only half of his body weight. Half your body weight still resting. Because remember what I told you about, you got to be able to completely relax. You know, the top shoulder surgeons in the world say, if people would just hang, right, for 30 seconds to a minute each day, there would be very few shoulder surgeries. Your body weight is too much weight because you got to relax. All right, let go. Good. We hold each stretch for about 30 seconds, right? There's a bunch of different styles of stretching, but this is static stretching. It's the safest. Crank the machine backwards and it's going to open up. All right. Now I want you to crank it open till you feel a good stretch, but you need to be able to talk to me as well, right? 100 degrees. Okay. So that would be the first assessment. All right. So there's the ability to measure. One hand here, push it up the pole, straight up here, grab and hold here and here, and just relax. You're going to have your flexion measured here, or your reach, and your abduction measured there. So there's the ability to measure. You're holding yourself in place. The machine is holding your legs open. You can completely relax, right? So you have an assisted stretch. Now I want you to grab and hold with both hands over here. Make a good fist with this hand, and you'll feel the lats engage. You feel that a little bit? Now grab right here to feel the difference. Fist, you feel that right there? So you get rear delt and lat. Probably feeling some hamstring here. You're getting your torso rotators, or where torque comes from. Right? Perfect example. If you were a golfer and you were in that position, that's your takeaway, right? For you guys, punching, you know, torque is required punching. Baseball, right? Throwing. Now, in 30 days, the average user picks up 30 to 50%. So this foot would be out here. That boom then would be all the way over here, but your hip is still back over there. So you have the ability to turn against your hips, right? That's where torque comes from. Most people think they have loose hamstrings, but it's really back flexibility. When you take your shoulders this way, it takes the back out of it, and it's isolating the heck out of his hamstring. Now just push up a little farther if you feel the stretch. There you go. Make a good fist. Feel it? Relax. Now, when you guys try this later, it doesn't really look like he's doing a whole lot right there, but it's cranking his hamstring right now. You can't get in that position on the ground because you're leaning and body's tense. So most people their body's fighting themselves when they're stretching. Start now. Put the other leg back up in, and I want you to crank it open, and let's see the number you get to, and that's what we chart for today. Okay, go to where you feel like you were at a good stretch like you did last time. You're at about 20. Right? So 10% would have been 110, so that's a 20% pickup. Now, next time you get on it, I want you to be at like 20, 122, 124, 126, so you can be objective. Most people stretch by feel. Now, that feels about good, and that's why they never get flexible. When you can't measure stuff, it's tough to stick to it. So crank it shut. That's all the major muscles and joints, 10 minutes, that kind of pickup. But everybody picks up 30 to 50%. Or we buy it back. I mean, we have a guaranteed, result if they use it, right? All right, let's train. ProFlex Stretch. Best stretching machine on the planet.